There's a picture of an anonymous person hanging out the window flying the anonymous flag. They just lost their celebrity center in Munich, and they just lost their mission in Santa Monica. They can't afford to keep the doors open. So many people are leaving, and yet their public face is, all is well, nothing is wrong. It's like, keep telling yourselves that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, hell, thanks so much for telling
Thank you.
That.
Appreciate it.
Day.
All right, bye-bye. Make sure to ask what happened to the mission in Santa Monica and the Celebrity Center in Munich. They've both been abandoned. And they were in the process of being criminally prosecuted. And one of the members who's left has since admitted that he destroyed evidence that helped protect the church from the criminal prosecution. His name is Marty Rathburn. He's broken off to start his own cult. He didn't like getting beaten up. The leader of this organization, David Miscavige, and I'm not picking on dwarfs, but he's a fairly short guy, and I think he has like a Napoleon complex, so he beats up on all the other people that are like his lieutenants. And Marty Rathburn left after 30 years. He had had enough of the physical abuse, and so he went and started his own organization. But they also have other types of abuses. Like this guy here, he's a German Scientologist who was in Florida, and they took him off of his epilepsy medicine because they believe through this thing called auditing, and there's like, they have, you know, purification rundowns. There's a series of...
It's very secretive.
It's very secretive, and if you talk about it, they will come after you. They've sued people for leaking information about their church, and I don't, you know, you believe whatever you want to believe. If you're Catholic, whether you're Muslim, you're Hindu, Buddhist, whatever, all those religions, you go in there and you say, what do you believe? You will get some genuine belief that that person's trying to convey to you. You go in here, you ask that here, why don't you come inside with us and we'll show you? And before it's over, they're trying to sell you a book and an auditing course.
Actually, I had an experience, once, bad experience. When I came to US first, I thought it was a church. So I went to the one in DuPont.
Yeah.
And I was like looking for a cross because it was Christmas. And I was like, I just want to pray to Jesus. They were like, why don't you sit down? We'll be right back. And I waited for a little bit, and after like 15 minutes, I was like, I just want to cross, and I just want to pray. Is this a church?
Right.
They're like, yeah. So one guy came, he gave me a little flyer with words.
Yeah, you know, no, cross, not flyer.
It took me downstairs and locked me up in a movie theater.
Yeah.
And
make you watch that dumb movie.
Oh yeah, and turn on the TV. So how did you know about all this, and what organization that you're representing?
The internet.
Why? What made you do this? Like,
I don't like seeing human rights abuses.
Okay.
And I don't like when organizations attack their critics. I mean, they can say that they don't like what I say.
Right.
They can say what I'm saying is wrong. But when they stalk critics, when they sue critics, when they make up crimes against critics, when they file false police reports, you know, yeah, it's just pure tyranny. It's purely tyrannical. And people have got to realize that if they don't stand up and speak out, these are the type of people that eventually become Hitlers. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you don't keep this kind of thing in check, if you don't use that voice you got, that God gave you, or whoever you believe, you know, whatever you believe, you have a voice, you got to use it when it counts. And they preach all this stuff about free speech and stuff, but try saying something against them, they'll come down on you like a ton of bricks.
Crazy. Crazy, a bunch of crazy people.
You know, if I buy your courses, it'll make me a better businessman. You're a...
Thanks for taking the time and effort.
No problem, man.
Seriously.
It's what you got to do to keep America free, man.
Seriously.
Absolutely. And they're like, yeah, we're kind of like a business, you know. And it's like, all right, buddy, thanks. Appreciate it. Your mission in Santa Monica folded. Your celebrity center in Munich is gone. It's been abandoned. All is not well in Scientology land. When will Scientology let the Nation of Islam in on the racist rantings of L. Ron Hubbard? Your founder was a racist. Are we going to get to jam with another jazz fest tomorrow? It's done it.
Damn, are you serious?
Afraid so.
Damn, you take them to Scientology, you look like that?
That's how Lisa McPherson looked like when they got done with her.
Fucked up.
It is messed up. Man, the public does not react well to what you guys did to Lisa. I mean, it is pretty graphic what Scientology did to her. She may not have been able to escape your cult, but she has a voice now. Now I gotta have a serious discussion with the members of Anonymous and the general public listening to this. I have a confession to make. I am gonna have to start going to AA meetings, anonymous meetings. I clearly have a problem where protesting is starting to interfere with my job. I'm making up excuses to protest. I'm lying to my family about where I go. I'm clearly having an addiction. Scientology is not all fun and games. People do get hurt. Bank accounts do get cleaned out. Ask them what happened to their mission in Munich. It folded. Yeah, I mean, being addicted to protesting the cult of Scientology is serious business. Affects people's lives, hopefully in a positive way, but that's the way it works. Make sure to Google the racist rants of L. Ron Hubbard. The man in his own voice can be disparaging African Americans and referring to Asians as chinks on a regular basis. L. Ron Hubbard was a bigot of the worst type. It's not my words, his. All right, we're coming up on 7:30 here. I'm gonna hang out to probably just a little bit after. Unless a Scientologist does what they tend to often do, which is interbulate me, which makes me stay longer. The mission in Santa Monica has been abandoned. The Celebrity Center in Germany, in Munich, has been abandoned. And a cult member comes out to film. Woo! How come L. Ron Hubbard is on audio referring to Asians as chinks? Why is he disparaging African Americans on audio? How come you continue telling your members that you're 8 million and growing when your org in Norway has been abandoned, the mission in Santa Monica abandoned, your Celebrity Center in Munich abandoned? Why? Because Scientology lies. Now, what did I all say earlier in the video about me getting ready to leave? Unless a Scientologist came out and did something like interbulate me? God, I love these guys. Yeah, she loves to film. And the public's filming you guys filming me. That's because they know Scientology is a dangerous cult. Are we gonna jam out again this weekend? I've been getting my voice ready to jam. Me, 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 me. Like David Miscavige, it's all about me. If you all don't start getting some public in this org, I'm going to have to go protest in front of another location. I only protest in front of successful cults. And this one is not very successful. The Golden Dawn lectures are free and they're online. You can listen to hours of L. Ron Hubbard's babbling. You don't have to pay for it. Is that a floor? Are you sure that's a floor? Is that a wall? Are you sure that's a wall? Touch that wall. Is that wall made out of steel? Is that wall made out of drywood? Now touch the right side of your head. Now touch the left side of your head. Yep, that's L. Ron Hubbard doing that for an hour and a half. And you guys pay money for it. That's your business, but lying about it, that's mine. Again, they're doing a body Satan dance or something. Maybe he'll do it again. There we go. We're doing the body Satan dance. I don't know why anybody would want to pay for an hour and a half of L. Ron Hubbard asking people to touch the floor, touch the wall, and touch the sides of their heads. I mean, the entire Golden Dawn audio has been leaked and is online. It's free. You guys don't ever have to get suckered into paying for it again. So I wasn't doing anything with my life, and I joined Scientology to save this section of the Galactic Quadrant from the loyal officers in Xenu by filming Scientology protesters. I mean, I could be a doctor, a dentist, someone that draws up construction. I don't know, I could be an engineer. But I'm really saving the planet by filming protesters. That's how Scientology makes people more able, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what happens to you in your life, if you think things get bad, if your life has no direction and you're going nowhere, there's no hope in your future, take heart that you're not doing that. You could wind up on the front steps of a Scientology org filming anonymous. Life can get worse. And with that, it being 7:40, Radio Paul is bugging out. Ba, 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 ba.